Hi, my name is Levi Epps. I'm with U.S. Bank and I'm a mortgage specialist here that helps with helping individuals find homes and get their mortgage financing completed. In order to buy a home, a lot of times you may contact a realtor thinking of homes that you are interested in buying. One of the main things they're going to tell you is you need to get pre-qualified. In that process, that's where I come into play, and I can assist in helping you figure out what is the best program fit for you to buy a home. This is the step where you are able to find out what you actually qualify for and what you can afford. Those are actually two different things. A lot of times what people qualify for may not be a comfortable payment for them, so we always look into that as well. When you go and you have a down payment to put on a home as well, there is also what they call closing costs. Sometimes this may not be covered by the sellers of a home, and this is a fee additional to your down payment that a client must come up with to pay for their home. Some lenders will charge an origination fee, which is considered points that you'll find on a loan. The nice thing about U.S. Bank, typically we do not charge points on a loan, so that's a little bit less fees that you would have to come to a closing with besides your down payment. There are all types of programs that help with down payment, that help with closing costs, or there are options for clients to be able to pay for that themselves, and also different programs that have different, what we call, mortgage insurance premium rates. All of these programs are available for clients from a first-time home buyer on up to a person that has bought multiple properties before. Different programs range from MFA or down payment assistance programs, which is a perfect program for a first-time home buyer or a person that has not had a home within the past 3 years. These type of programs allow for us to help you get your down payment and a portion or all of your closing costs paid. Now, when you go to qualify for a mortgage, they are looking at certain credit standards. This is when we run your credit score to see what your middle score is of the 3 credit bureaus that comes out. Now, if there are 2 clients on a loan, they are typically going to take the lower of those 2 middle scores to get you qualified for a loan. Well, a lot of times clients ask, well, how does that affect what I qualify for? What it does is it depends on what your rate is. That's the determining factor for your rate. With this, we can determine if you qualify for, if you are a first-time home buyer, MFA loans, which have certain caps depending on your income. There are also loans for not only first-time home buyers, but all clients that's called an FHA mortgage, which is a government-backed loan that allows for the least amount of money down. And this program has been very popular. With this program, there is what we call mortgage insurance that is added onto your loan. Because you have a low down payment and you are putting less than 20% down on a home, you will have mortgage insurance. With this program, the mortgage insurance is slightly higher than a conventional loan because you have less money you're putting down. They also have what's called a conventional loan, which I just spoke about, is where you put a minimum of 5% down to buy a home, and your actual mortgage insurance premium can be less in this program. However, the difference in that one is you do have to put a little bit more money down and you have to have a little bit stronger credit score. So that is kind of the main programs that are out there right now. We also have what's called a HERO program, which is designed for teachers, firefighters, nursing workers, policemen, and things of that nature that help you get into a home as well. Those have income restrictions as well, but they are a lot more competitive for helping you get into a home and a little bit more lenient than the MFA or down payment assistance programs. All of these programs are very great and very beneficial to helping homeowners buy a house and get into the house with as little money down or as needed as possible. When you come in to fill out a loan application, you want to make sure of a couple things. One, you're not getting your credit ran by multiple lenders because of the simple fact that when you get your credit run, your score will drop. So make sure that you are comfortable with the lender that you're choosing before you decide to get your credit run. Once you've gone and got your credit run, make sure that you try to commit with that lender so that you are continuing out the process and making it as easy as possible for yourself. Documentation that's going to be needed is you're going to have to make sure that you have all of your income paperwork in line as well as your asset paperwork. This can range from bank statements to IRAs to 401ks and retirement plans. When you bring all this information in, please be prepared in this day and age of lending to provide additional documentation that lays out a complete understanding of your scenario and your story. This is kind of a very intrusive process, but one that is needed in the current lending marketplace. Once we've gone through all of that paperwork and we are able to get you a loan, you'll be very satisfied not only with the opportunity to buy a home, but hopefully with the entire process. In regards to the MFA program, this is a down payment assistance program that's available to first-time homebuyers and individuals that have not owned a home in the past 3 years. With this program, it allows for a max of up to $8,000 to pay for down payment, the down payment of your home, as well as your closing costs. This program was designed to help people get into a home that are under a certain income level and be able to still have the pride of home ownership. With this program, it is very important that you let your lender know if you are married or if you're single, as we will be required to use both incomes and any income of anyone else that is in the house working to see if you qualify for this program. The nice thing that MFA has done is if one of the clients qualify under the credit standards for this loan and one does not, you are still eligible to use this program going forward today. If you looked into the option of selling your home and a short sale is not the option for you, there is a program out there that's considered HARP 2. What this program is it allows for homeowners that have a mortgage that was sold. It may not have been refinanced and closed, but it had to have been sold no later than May 31st of 2009. With that, you are eligible to go ahead and get a refinance done on your home, even if you are underwater, meaning that your home value is less than what you actually owe on your home. And this is a great benefit to those clients that need to get a break on the mortgage payments that they have and save a little bit more money and put it in their pocket each month. Now, when you've talked to your realtor and they've asked you if you can get pre-qualified for a loan, or if they ask you to go and get what's called a pre-qualification letter from your lender, what that is the opportunity for you to go fill out a loan application. You've got your credit run, and now you know exactly what you can qualify for on a loan. What this allows for the realtor to do is now go out and find homes within your price range and your comfort level that work for you, and you're not out there shopping for something that you can't purchase. When you have this ticket, you can take this and utilize this. It is not a commitment to get your loan done right away. However, it is reassuring for anyone that's selling a home that shows that you are a serious and true buyer, and is very important and needed in the home purchase process.